As the latest US Ebola patient is taken away for treatment, anxiety in America is mounting. Nurse Amber Vincent's departure for Dallas for another hospital in Atlanta is putting further strain on public confidence in the nation's ability to contain the disease, especially given the claims by a national nurses union about the way Ebola patient Thomas Duncan was treated in a Dallas hospital in the days before he died.
Nurses had to interact with Mr. Duncan with whatever protective equipment was available at the time, when he had copious amounts of projectile vomiting, diarrhea, and other bodily fluids coming from his body.
Amber Vincent flew to see friends in Ohio after having contact with Thomas Duncan. She flew back a few days ago with a temperature, resulting in a race by federal officials to trace all 132 people on the flight, and an attempt by the president to reassure America.
I shook hands with, hugged, and kissed, not the doctors, but a couple of the nurses at Emory because of the valiant work that they did in treating one of the patients. They followed the protocols, they knew what they were doing, and I felt perfectly safe doing so.
The words had little effect on passengers at Cleveland Airport, where Amber Vincent boarded her plane home, despite apparent early warning signs.
It was a huge scare. You know, I'm pregnant, and there's a lot of people who touch each other, there's a lot of people who pass each other, and I'd rather be safe than sorry.
They're decontaminating the apartment where the latest Ebola patient lives. Amber Vincent may have left her home here in Dallas, but a sense of unease remains in a community increasingly troubled by the events that led to her infection and by the feeling that Ebola is no longer just someone else's problem.
Living right here, that was like 12 blocks away. Then a few days ago, the nurse gets it, that's like 9 blocks that way. And then now this one yesterday, this is like right across the street.
Amber Vincent is now receiving treatment at Emory Hospital in Atlanta, as America waits and hopes she is their last Ebola victim. It's a hope that defies expectation. Mike McCarthy, Sky News, Dallas.